calzones for supper tonight, and I want to show you how to make the sauce that goes into the calzones first. Butter and chicken is always a good idea. So the butter is melted now, and I'm going to add a chopped onion. It's about a 3/4 cup to half a cup. I'm going to cook this. This is about 2 cups of sliced and chopped carrots. As you can see, I'm not too much of a perfectionist when it comes to chopping the carrots, but this is home cooking. I don't always have the time to chop like a professional. So the gas, let me just show you. Gas is on high to get the best result. When you try one of the bigger pieces of carrots now, it should be crunchy and a bit soft on the outside. This is the good time to add the chicken. I grounded some 3 small fillets of chicken. It adds up to about 2 cups of ground chicken in my food processor. I'm going to add this to the mixture and just slowly work it in. So keep the gas hot. I'm going to add a liter of milk. I know, it's going to look gross, but it's going to be so good. This is just from the fridge, cold milk. We try to keep it simple. I'm going to change now from a spoon to a whisk. I'm going to add 2 bags of white chicken soup. I just use the Knorr brand. It's just cream chicken soup. I'm going to add 2 bags of this in here. I know, this is a very good shortcut, believe me. So then we're just going to stir. I'm just using the whisk for this, just to break up the soup lumps, the powdered soup lumps. Once the lumps are done, I'll go back to the spoon. Like that. And then I just shake out the ground chicken and use the spoon again. Now I'm going to wait for this to boil and thicken. So the chicken soup has thickened. You can see it's a nice thick mixture. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of frozen peas to this, and 1 cup of frozen corn. And I'm going to gently stir this in. I've turned the gas off because we don't need the sauce to burn now. I'm going to let this sit for a bit to cool down, and then we get on making the dough part of the calzones. Welcome again. The filling of the calzone, the chicken pot pie calzones, have cooled down, and I made the dough in my bread machine on the normal cycle, and I waited the 1.5 hours. I took the dough out and I had it sitting on the counter, and I have a few fingerprints in the dough. Every time the kids walked past, they poked into the dough. So that was out on the counter and had a good double rise, which is important when you work with a bread dough. Wait for it to rise in the bread machine or in the bowl you made it. And I am also cooking for another family tonight. So I have started already because my camera girl was in class. So I'm going to show you now how to make this. You take a piece of the dough, and then you try to work it into a circle. So we press it down. I try to make a circle, and then a spoon, the delicious chicken cream filling, and then I add just a teaspoon of cheese. We need to stretch it a little bit, fold it over, and then I just round it off with a fork, making sure it seals. and then it goes into the pan. I'm going to do another one so that you can see. Pinch off a ball of dough on the counter. It doesn't need to be a perfect circle. Home cooking is never perfect. It just tastes good. Another scoop of the delicious chicken. Cheese. Fold it over gently. Yeah, if it comes out like that, just stuff it back. And then press it down. Give it some holes so the steam can escape. I have whisked 2 eggs, and we're just going to brush it lightly. The eggs will give it a nice brown, delicious look. Rounding it off. There we go. So I'm going to put this pan in the oven, and then we'll be back once it's ready. The calzones go into the oven, a preheated oven, 390 degrees Fahrenheit and 200 degrees Celsius. I'm looking for a crispy, can you hear that? Crunchy outside, and when I cut into it, the chicken creamy, cheesy inside. Let me give it a squeeze so you can see. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.